Welcome to Touch Technology Review. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different on the channel and I'd have a look at a Microsoft product, but not just any Microsoft product. It's the brand new Microsoft Surface Studio, which is an all-in-one PC that boasts a 28-inch touchscreen monitor. That's right, a touchscreen monitor, and we don't even have that on Apple. And that's why this product has generated so much interest, particularly from creatives such as myself. What sort of applications can we use in this product, and why would we consider it? So let's have a look at that in the first place. What I'd like to say about it is that I think having a 28 touch screen is certainly a beneficial feature. Now, I have used my iPad quite extensively for various productivity tools. I love it for music apps, and I love it for applications like illustrations and so on. So I think the touchscreen capability for professional software is certainly something that we're looking for at this stage, and it's lacking on the professional products. So I think for Microsoft to combine it as an integral part of their PC computing platform that started off on their Surface tablets and are now in their all-in-one Surface Studio is very clever on the part of Microsoft and very forward-thinking, because that's where we're heading in terms of interface design. I've spoken to a few friends and colleagues, and everyone seems to be somewhat intrigued by this product, but certainly not sure whether they could consider making a switch, because of course, if you go down the track of a Microsoft hardware product, you're going to get the Microsoft Windows operating system, and once you've been on a Mac, it's very hard to consider going to Windows. Now, what's my opinion about that? Well, essentially, I don't think the operating system has that much to do with my daily activities when I'm using a PC. I'm really invested in the software that I use primarily, and 99% of it is the Adobe Creative Suite. So I'm using Photoshop, Illustrator, Lightroom, and certainly Premiere, which is how I edit all of these videos on the channel. So for me, as long as the Adobe Creative Suite is fully functional and works just as well as on a Mac, I don't really have a problem with switching over to Windows. So that's the software side of it covered. In terms of hardware, like I mentioned, it's actually more impressive than anything you can get from Apple at the moment. So let's take a quick look at the features and specs. First of all, the most impressive part is the 28-inch pixel sense display, which has a resolution of 45,000 by 3,000 pixels at 192 dpi. Its color settings are the Adobe sRGB, DCI-P3, and Vivid Color profiles, which are individually color calibrated. It has a 10-point multi-touch surface. The aspect ratio is 3:2. It's compatible with the Surface Pen. In fact, it comes with one in the box. And it has the zero gravity hinge. So the display is on a hinge which is very easy to maneuver into just about any position, and the full components of the computer are stored in the base itself, which is very slimline and portable as well. The graphics incorporated are the NVIDIA GeForce, and you can either get the 2 gig or 4 gigabyte options. It has either the rapid hybrid 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte hard drive. The internal memory will be either 8, 16 or 32 gig of RAM, depending on which option you go for. It has all your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity. In terms of other connections, it's got 4 times USB 3 connections instead of USB-C, which is what Apple's doing with all their products at the moment. It also has a full-size SD card reader, which is sadly lacking in the new MacBook Pros and is probably going to become obsolete altogether on the Mac side of things. It also has a mini DisplayPort, a 3.5 headphone jack, and most importantly, it's compatible with the brand new Surface Dial for on-screen interaction, which is yet another innovation by Microsoft that makes this very appealing for creatives. The inbuilt camera is 5 megapixel, which is capable of 1080p video. It also has dual microphones, stereo 2.1 speakers with Dolby Audio, and a 3.5mm headset jack. Included in the box at the time of purchase will be the Surface Pen, the Surface Keyboard, and the Surface Mouse. And you can also purchase the optional Surface Dial for the on-screen interaction that I mentioned earlier. Anyway, in summary, I think this hardware is incredible. It packs a lot of punch, it's innovative, and it's going down the track of where creative professionals need to be. And sadly, it's certainly lacking from Apple at this stage. I'd love to hear your comments if you're a hardcore Apple user or otherwise, whether you think you'd buy one of these. Do you think it's a worthy upgrade? Do you think it's something that you could actually convert over to and use in your studio? Do you in fact think that perhaps Apple are going to come back with something in Q1 next year, in 2017, and blow us away with some new technology then? Or do you think they're just going to continue with their incremental updates and not provide much innovation for the next coming years? Thanks for watching. Until the next video, bye for now.